Live?
We're live.
I think we're live.
Right.
We're live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Let's do it live. It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. How are y'all feeling today? Chicago. Got the Brody Bros in studio with me.
Facts. Factual.
To the right.
Am I to your right?
Left.
Okay.
To the left. Dyslexic.
That's to the right. It's your right.
That's my left. Oh, you is. What? God dang it. It's a bad look out here.
Yo.
YBS Tyler, what's good, my boy? We got P.Kidd to the right. We got Ringo to the left. How y'all feeling today, Chicago? I am your boy, Pat the Designer. If you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. My boys, how are you feeling? We got Bears playoff football. We got Bears playoff football.
Since we're early and I'm waiting for people to stream, man. I'm gonna.
Oh, Maz is in here.
I'm just gonna talk about how across from me is a hater of the Bears. In fact, he's so much of a hater.
A hater though?
He's so much of a hater. Listen, I just wore the hat because it was a cold hat, right? I'm not a Giants fan or Yankees fan.
Well, I was gonna say you said you was a Yankees fan.
I am a Yankees fan.
You a weird one.
But I'm not a Giants fan.
No, I get this. Is the thing, though. I give you this because I got two teams too. I got the White Sox. That's my number one team always. But if I wanted to watch National League baseball, I hated the Cubs, so I always rooted for the Brewers. Plus, I was closer to their stadium than I was to the Cell or whatever it is now.
The Yankees were the first baseball team I saw play live. I don't even remember who they played.
Anyway.
Seriously. I don't even remember who they played. I think they played the Sox. I don't know what happened.
They probably played the White Sox.
They played the Sox. But all I know is I just remember seeing Derek Jeter as a kid. I was like, you know what? I like the blue jerseys. I was a kid, and it was always Yankees and Cubs.
Right.
So that's why, right?
Jay Critton alive, Matty Madden alive. Oh, we got Muzz in the live. We got MDR in the live. What's going on, my boy? Jared Perry, yeah, man. Bulls game starts at 7. We are going live for that as well. We're gonna get AD in the stew for that too. So it's gonna be wild. Fat Boo, bro, same account, new name. What up, though? What's good, my boy? I don't know if I can call him Fat Boo though. We just gonna call him Fat. All right, never mind.
I didn't know where to go with that one. I'm like, yeah.
It was never mind. Don't worry about it. Man, we got Bears playoff football this week though. And Bears versus Saints is going to be interesting because, let's be honest, out of any playoff matchup the Chicago Bears could have gotten, and I believe if they won the Packers game, we would have been 6, which would have put us up against.
If we won the Packers game, Packers didn't get the bye, so we'd have to play.
Packers didn't get the bye. It might have put us up against. It would have put us up against the Packers again. It'd have been a 2-6 matchup. So it'll put us up against the Packers again. So as weird as it is, losing and getting in the back doorway gave us the best chance for playoff success. How do you guys feel about even the fact that the Bears are even in the playoffs?
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Listen, any Chicago fan, you could sit there and talk about you don't like Mitch, all this stuff has been a waste of a season. You better be thankful we in the playoffs and hope that we get this win. That's all I care about at this point. At this point, all the things that I didn't want to happen are about to happen.
They already happened.
Matt is keeping his job.
Pace is probably coming back.
Pace is probably keeping his job.
Past the season?
Oh, yeah, for sure. They already confirmed it.
He's keeping his job. So at this point, what am I rooting against them for?
Yeah.
They probably keep Mitch at this point, too. What am I? Well,
we'll get into that as well. We'll get into that as well.
But at this point, everything I didn't want is about to happen. I didn't want Nagy there. He's keeping his job.
Yeah.
So at this point, let's go for a win. That's it. That's all for me.
And listen, the wild thing is you never know. When, in all honesty, and you can speak to this personally, your Giants backdoored their way into the playoffs. And what was that? 08? 9-7 Giants. Nobody's giving them a chance. They kind of sneak their way in.
06 and
06, okay. Listen, you never know what's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you never know what's going to happen. And listen, we haven't really seen Mitch. We saw Mitch in one playoff game. Who knows? Maybe he's Flacco in the playoffs. playoffs.
But he was
because Joe Flacco was
though.
bunsy buns during the season, and then playoff Flacco was a problem.
Hey,
playoff Flacco is playoff Rondo. Is that a good comp?
I dig it.
Playoff Flacco is playoff Rondo. That seemed like a pretty good.
He got one. He got one of them things out of it. So
yeah, just one. Just one. Yeah,
he showed up one good time
for sure.
He got the bag and just fell off. It's like, pay me my money. I'm elite.
He didn't fall off. He wasn't good that season either. He was just good for them playoffs.
You couldn't tell him that.
And when they got back to the playoffs, he was good in the playoffs again.
It's hard to tell somebody like you're not good with a Super Bowl ring.
I mean, I can attest to that.
Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer know exactly what he is. Trent Dilfer be like, hey, yeah, I had to take a little back seat, but hey, I got a Super Bowl.
The actual stats, but to your point, Eli is actually top 10 in several statistical categories.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Eli
when I was looking
was,
it down, he's top 10 in several of them. Like he even beats out.
That's the league, though. That's the difference in the league, though.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Jay Cutler's stats, you look at Eli Manning's stats, and I believe even if you look at Phillip Rivers' stats, who Phillip Rivers has always put himself out of games, they all have better stats than guys like Troy Aikman or Dan Marino. Mm-hmm. Well, no, not Dan Marino. Dan Marino's a freak of nature. But dudes who were dominant quarterbacks for their era, mm-hmm. and you look at it and it's like, well, that would make him a better quarterback, right? Well, we can clearly see he's not. The NFL has changed. The NFL has just changed, and that's really what it comes down to. But I'm not gonna lie to you. This matchup that we have coming into this week is the best case scenario for the Bears, even though it's still tough. And I'll tell you why. You're not going to get a better situation like this to start off your season. You got Alvin Kamara coming off of injury. You've got I'm trying to think, who is it? Michael Thomas coming back from injury.
Throw me off for a second too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson just got hurt. Like he's out.
And Drew Brees has no rib cage. He literally has nothing left. There's 11 cracked ribs in his body.
That's bogus, dog. You can't.
11 cracked ribs in his body.
It's a fact. I give you that.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Kamara is still technically up in the air, but there's a maybe. You know what I'm saying? There's a maybe.
There's a big difference. But you can also put Taysom Hill in that running back because.
YBS, yeah, I know he had COVID. I was just saying injury because you have to put him on the injured list. But
I think that's going to be the biggest deciding factor of the playoffs. Because what do they do if several players on the team catches COVID? Do they push that game back? What do they do?
Hey, look, we're gonna find out.
Honestly,
we're gonna find out Browns week because
honestly, P.Kidd, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't think they do because the Browns have.
Everybody's
hella
out.
People out.
Yeah, everybody's out.
And they didn't say anything about canceling.
Keep it going.
So I'm just assuming that they just running with it because they got coaches out and they still got other players. I think Jarvis Landry out and then Njoku's out. They got some offensive tackles out. So I mean, I don't know what's technically going on with that, but I didn't hear anything about them canceling.
That's the only thing that's got me worried about. Any players in this, any team in this regard, because it's hard to make a solid prediction when you don't know what that. I call it a silent killer, not in the fact that it actually is. So all respect to anyone who's actually contracted stuff like that, but it can definitely change or kill your playoff hopes if your team catches COVID. You still have to play. If you have star players that are out due to it, that is So I'm hoping that isn't the case in this situation because when I heard there was a potential that Kamara may not be able to play because of it.
Yeah,
but it was a report that came out and it was actually redacted. I don't know if anyone has actually saw it, but because of that, I was like, okay, maybe we have a shot because he has nobody coming back.
Right.
But now he actually is. And so, I felt good that, it made the playoff picture for us better as far as like, almost, definitely stacking the odds against the Saints. But I also felt bad because as a competitor, you don't want to sit there and take the easy way in, despite the fact that we kind of did with the COVID anyway. But
yeah,
I'll take any way in that I can get if we got to be in.
I would say that too. The only thing about it is it's different from the regular season. You know, like I mean, it's the playoffs. Not saying that every game doesn't matter in the regular season, but definitely in the playoffs. I mean,
man, AD with it. What's good with it? He's good with it. He saw us struggling with it.
AD
Anybody wants to know why the dog was going ham? It's AD.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
big
it.
facts. But
Man,
because you saw like in the regular season, I mean the Titans got 3 games in 11 days and they won.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, how do you? I mean, and I think even Pittsburgh did the same thing. But how do you do that when it's like everybody's in the playoffs and you're playing for a chip now?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm with you. Do you push the game back till next week? But it's kind of sets everything back. So it's kind of weird. But I feel what you're saying.
I think to me the biggest thing the Bears have to focus on coming into this season or coming into this playoffs here is don't get cute. Cute has killed them.
Don't you take my take?
No, I'm
Don't
just
you take my take.
Well,
no, that's my take. This guy.
Hey, listen.
Anyway,
Listen.
go ahead. Say
You go back and watch.
Now you got cute.
Hey, look, you go back and watch 3
Now you
keys
got
to a Bears victory for the entire season. See how many times I said don't get cute. That ain't your take. That's Chicago's take.
Man, back at it again.
No, the big thing for the Bears is don't get cute.
Facts.
You have to. You can't get behind. You can't do. And I think the part that scares me coming into this is I think we're going to see the defense that we saw before that was very much of a prevent kind of defense because Chuck got destroyed last week. Yeah. And he really just doesn't seem to be able to call a defense. I mean, literally, did y'all peep at one point in the game? They literally said, Chuck Pagano said that he felt that he was one play behind every time versus the Packers the week before. What? Clearly, and we could see it, but it's just like oh, so you really are like you're playing prevent not because of the talent on the field. You're playing prevent because you don't know what to do next.
Which is scary because Drew Brees is just as smart of a QB. And he's definitely.
And if you give it, and Drew's not going to be stupid. That's the thing to me.
Yeah.
If you give Drew the under, Drew's going to take the under.
He's definitely going to take.
And he'll take the under.
Check that.
He'll take the under all the way.
Definitely captain.
He'll take the under all the way down the field.
Alvin Kamara back there, like what?
What do I need to force it for? There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm gonna throw you 5. You give me 15.
He'll take the under all the way down the field. And so this Bears defense, they're going to have to step up the most. And listen, I'm sorry. We can talk about Chicago still will always defend their defenses to the death. And I understand that I'm going to fall on the sword on this one. But listen, we got to look at this defense and start criticizing.
We got exposed.
Khalil Mack has not gotten home.
Yeah.
But
Robert Quinn, he's been terrible all season, but you paid him $30 million. He's not gotten home.
Yeah.
You got Akeem Hicks. Listen, I love Akeem Hicks, Pro Bowler, dominant player. Same with Khalil Mack. He has not gotten home. They are not pressuring the quarterback. And listen, if the defense can come out and give you one of those games where all of a sudden you like, yo, wait a minute. You hit Drew Brees one time. He might break.
Unfortunately, since Mitch has been back starting, the defense has been the deciding factor in, I think, 2 games. Right,
and both Packers games for sure.
Both Packers games. No.
That second one the offense didn't score at all. But
the first one he had a bad start too.
Yeah, you're right.
We got exposed in those Packers games.
Yeah.
But I think it was against the Vikings. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It was Vikings or Detroit. One of those. It was definitely our defense. He put up points on our defense. Let us down. I think it was Detroit. We definitely let us down there. And so once we got on a roll, it was like, okay, great. But it was a couple of those that we should have won. That they let us down on. So I think realistically, it does come down to our defense because I feel like our offense is going to get it done. I feel like they're going to let Mitch do what Mitch has been doing.
Here's
on
the
the
thing:
street.
our offense is going to be mediocre. That's the best you can hope for.
I don't think so. I think they don't. I think it's going.
You think we're going to get 41 points against a top 5 defense?
I will say this is I think this is the best Saints defense against
this. Let's be honest.
Is Mooney playing?
But
that's still up in the air too. That's still up in the air too.
Listen,
and Roquan is probably out.
The fact that Roquan is not playing, but
Roquan is probably
Trey
out.
Hendrickson is not playing because that's also their leading sack leader. gives y'all a chance. The one thing I will say is, to Pat's point, the Bears defense has not played good all season. I was the first person to say
No, I'm not gonna say all season. They were bend but don't break the first half of the season.
Okay.
They were bend but don't break. And bend but don't break is good because this is the thing. You can be bend but don't break because that means teams are getting into the red zone for sure. Yeah. Teams are definitely getting into the red zone. But the Bears were the number one team in the red zone.
Top red zone defense.
You want to be in the red zone. Bro, Kyle Fuller was killing dudes in the red zone. I wish you would catch that ball in the red. I'm praying for that Kyle Fuller again. I'm still mad at Kyle Fuller for putting Duke Shelley up on Devontae Adams. What's wrong with you, bro?
Okay.
This defense to me is not using its best players in the best way, and I think it's the players themselves. I think it's Pagano. I think it's Pagano as well. I think Pagano takes a big hit on it. I think he's the leader of it all. But at some point, when you're on the field, you're on the field.
You know what I think?
You got to look at when you see the number. You've been in the league a year. You've been in the league a year. You got arguably the best wide receiver on you, and I'm the highest paid receiver on the team. Ain't it something personal in there where you like, no, I got to guard him because I'm the best DB on this team right now.
Yeah.
Kyle Fuller, like, hey, bro, you want to get back on that? You want to get back? No, you get back. Like that kills me to see what this defense has become from where it was. I'm not expecting 2018. If you look at the numbers on 2018, honestly, it's 85 Bears. 2018 is like here.
Okay,
It's definitely below it, but it's like here. Like the turnovers they were getting were wild.
Can I say this though? And I think I told you this like twice while we was on the show. I feel like for every great defense, especially in their prime, you get a 3 to 3.5 year, maybe 4-year run, depending on how good.
We haven't got that though.
The defense actually is. The Bears defense is predicated off of the pass rush, right? The signings that Pace made, like Robert Quinn, you paid him off what he was doing previous.
For sure, and that's all free agency is.
And that's basically what free agency is. But you knew at some point in time it just wasn't going to be Khalil Mack getting there solo. Like you needed somebody on the other end. So now that's putting pressure on your secondary, which basically now you pretty much making them look average. Now that your front four is playing like that.
So who do you have to rely on? Because it's not like the secondary is not paid as well. The secondary is who we have to rely on this week. We have to rely on our secondary this week.
Though. To your point,
because Drew Brees is not going to let Khalil Mack get home.
It starts with
he's just not. It's literally going to be hut.
But honestly, it's that type of. I don't need. Here's the difference between the Saints and the Packers, right? Aaron Rodgers was getting that thing out, and he was willing to take a hit at times. Drew Brees, since he's gotten back,
Drew Brees ain't taking a hit.
He's not taking a hit.
Drew
if
Brees
you notice any game that he's gotten significant pressure, that ball is out of there. It's uncharacteristic of him. He's just letting it fly, and he's protecting himself because honestly, I do believe this may be one of his last season, the last season or second to last. I think he might give it one more shot. So at this point, I think if he see Khalil Mack come around that ball, and we need that type of pressure. I don't need him to hit him 1,000 times. I don't need him to sack him 3 times. I need him to put significant pressure on him so he can think about it. He can think about them 11 ribs that he might not make it back home, which I hope. Obviously I don't hope that, but still,
I hit him once. Hit him once.
Hit him twice.
No. Hit him once. A Khalil Mack hit, because this is the thing. A Khalil Mack hit is not a Khalil Mack hit alone.
No.
A Khalil Mack hit means Khalil Mack got you. Akeem Hicks came from the front. Robert Quinn got there 30 seconds later and stabbed you in the back. That's how I feel as a Bears fan with him being signed.
I said you had one job.
I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to me. If you get him one good time,
it puts the fear. Now he's thinking about it.
Because listen, I don't care what kind of vest you have. If you've ever, I've never had broken ribs, but if you've ever talked to somebody that had broken ribs, my cousin had them.
I had bruised ribs, and that wasn't
No, I've had bruised ribs.
Yeah,
bruised ribs wasn't fun, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't life ending, bro. My cousin had broken ribs. Right? He sneezed
and it hurt.
He cried. He sneezed. Achoo. and just fell over.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? Broken ribs ain't no joke, bro. He got 11 of them. You got 11 options to hit. And if you grab the body, you're going to get every single one of them. You got to get to him. And they're going to do everything they can. This is the thing. If you bring the pressure, which we know Pagano's not going to do, but if you bring the pressure, again, you take away another weapon because they have to leave Alvin Kamara back there to help protect Drew Brees.
They have to. So
this is really a game where Pagano has all the leverage on his side. The one thing he doesn't have is Michael Thomas's back. And Michael Thomas is a dog, but you don't know what kind of Michael Thomas you're going to get.
I'm gonna say this too, though.
Go for the blitz.
The front four of the Bears, everybody want to make jokes about the NFC East. Washington made the playoffs because of their front four. Like that front four alone is no joke to mess with. Honestly,
Washington made the playoffs just to get stumped by the Bucks. The
Buccaneers is dog. Hey, listen though.
Are you talking about Washington?
Yeah, we know.
Washington got one player to worry about. Hey, look. But that one player is Oakland Khalil Mack.
Can we be honest though? Tom Brady is not mobile. Tom Brady is stationary. Washington can get back there, bro. Washington can get back there. So in turn, that lets their secondary eat, which is why
I will say this.
The Bears
so who has more of a chance? Who has more of a chance? Washington versus the Bucks or the Bears versus the Saints?
Bears.
I'm gonna say this though.
Whoa, no, wait. We're talking about the underdogs.
Yeah,
just talk. We have a better chance than Washington.
Hold
on. Here's the thing, though.
Here's the thing, though. Washington's getting blown.
People said that about Pittsburgh.
Here's the thing, though. That front four is no joke, and statistically, and you can look this up to fact check me because we want to be factual. Tom Brady under pressure, the GOAT. And let me tell you something. He's the GOAT. Y'all can sit here and argue Joe Montana. Y'all can argue whoever you want. He's the GOAT. He got 6 of them things. If you want to argue with him, let him backhand you.
6 of them.
Because he going to put 6 ring imprints in your face. He keeps 2 of them on the pinky, long pinkies. But Tom Brady under pressure is not just the worst quarterback in the NFL.
He's wrong. That's how the Giants,
he's one of the worst quarterbacks in NFL history.
That's how the Giants got their 2.
Legitimately. Under pressure, Tom Brady is one of the worst quarterbacks completion percentage-wise, QBR-wise, in NFL history.
That's a stat I wouldn't.
And so Washington, to me, has a better chance. The real thing that the Bears have a chance with, and I want to see the Bears win. I don't want y'all to think like, oh, he down in the Bears. No. I'm a Bears fan. I got a Bears chain on. I got a bear head right here. It's 36 inches of bear right here. Hey, I'm keeping that. I like that one. It's 36 inches of bear right here. Bear done.
Hey, listen, that's a whole lot of pause. Right?
Bear done.
It's a whole lot of pause.
Bear done. Wait till you get in the Bulls live. It's 36 inches of bull head over there. Whatever you want it to be.
I just got mad uncomfortable. It's real bad.
It's a small room.
No, but it's too much beer, right? This is.
But here's the thing. Here's my thing with it. The Bears' best chance is the part of the team that has performed worse over the last 6 weeks. And that's the pass rush. The pass rush has been awful. We haven't gotten to guys like Mike Glennon. Literally, the Jaguars were like, please beat us. We're going to sit our starting quarterback. We're going to sit the dude that's played all year. We're going to sit most of our top players. Please beat us.
Dog, listen, I hear exactly what you're saying. Shout out to this guy, whoever this is, saying he's Matt Nagy in the chat. You crack me up every single live.
Matt Nagy be coming in for real.
Single
bro. What if it's really him?
If it's really him,
if it's really Matt, and he just vented. He's like, nobody's gonna believe me.
If it's really you, I still want you fired. But I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I still want you fired. But you've been cracking me up this entire time, dog. Keep at it. I love it. But I really didn't know about that whole statistic about Brady.
Yeah, bro.
That's actually interesting.
He's one of the worst in it. It's not the league. Like his completion percentage goes from like 70 to like 26, bro.
God dang.
But think about how the Bears beat him.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know if that. I know it goes a long way. I don't know if that's factual. I know it's somewhere in the 20s, or high 20s, low 30s. Legitimately, high 20s, low 30s. But here's the thing.
Oh, they still stuck in a mud hole in their behind. Hey, he could be the worst ever. And guess what? He still got 6 of them things. And he still got an offensive juggernaut that he's going to be dealing with.
The one thing I will say is though they said the same thing when the Pittsburgh Steelers came in now, and they hung a lot of points on them. And the Washington offense honestly ain't nothing to sneeze at. Like Terry McLaurin is number one. I'm not saying that they're gonna win, but I'm just saying that if you look at it for the ways to win, like Washington pass rush, the Bears pass rush. The only thing I will say that helps Washington over the Bears is that we don't know if Roquan is playing. Because Roquan you need somebody on Alvin Kamara.
I think Roquan's out, which is the scariest thing because Roquan Smith is what is it right there? You got it?
34%.
34% from 71% to 34%. That's where Tom Brady's completion percentage goes under pressure. That's wild, bro.
71% in the clean pocket, 34% when it's like all muddied up.
Now I will say this though, when it's muddied up means like it's a hand about to smack him in the face. But if it's not a clean pocket, bro, it's absolutely a chance. Hey, Tap Bannister said, Nagy, you the ops. Hey, I love it. If y'all in the live right now, please like the video, subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports weekly.
So that actually brings up the question: what's Drew Brees under pressure?
AD about to be the stat guy.
Because under pressure, if we can put pressure on him,
he gotta be.
But this is the thing. I've seen
they're both statues.
I've seen Drew.
He rolled down
make plays under pressure. We've seen the Drew getting hit in the face as he's falling, throw that thing up, and it hits a receiver dead in his hands. And you just like, what just happened? Right. How did he get that ball there? For Brady, when we've seen him under pressure, I mean, those are some of his worst moments. Like, legitimately, those are the moments where it's like, Tom Brady picked off for a pick 6. I can't believe what we just saw. This hasn't happened since 2018. And then the next week, Tom Brady picked off for a pick 6. I can't believe what we just saw. It hasn't happened since last week.
And think about what the Saints did to him.
Yeah.
But both games, they got stomped. Why? Because they got pressure. They got pressure on his face. So I would say for Washington, it's doable that they beat them. It's doable.
Yeah.
But
only because the defense shows up.
Yeah, only because their defense shows up, and if their defense show up, which Chase Young, I feel like he's gonna show up. He wants to smoke with Brady, but the Bears. I would say
act like Alex Smith ain't.
It's a huge He's not. I'm not.
Same situation as Drew Brees, basically.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sure. He's protecting that leg. For sure.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. Alice is staying in there, bro. It scares the hell out of me.
It does, but
he will stand in there and take a hit, bro.
Hey, one thing I will say about him, he did come back, and his first lick he took was from Aaron Donald.
Yeah. And hard, bro. He wasn't a little like Aaron Donald was like, I'm taking your leg.
He took that mug and got back up.
So it's not giving me, I haven't found numbers, but the latest article released in 2020 says that Brees has the best passer rating under pressure with a
I can believe that. I can absolutely believe that because
under pressure.
A what?
A 105.9 pass
under pressure.
Under pressure.
While under pressure.
You mean to tell me under pressure he better than Mr. Trubisky?
So under pressure. If y'all couldn't hear AD, under pressure. He said that Drew Brees has a 105.9 QBR. It's not giving him the completion percentage, but if you got a 105.9, that's pretty good.
But here's the thing. I looked this up last game. Aaron Rodgers is 58% under pressure.
Yeah, but that's good, bro.
No, I know it's good.
That means that if you're getting hit and falling, that you still found your receiver.
You're missing the point. Drew Brees is double that. Nearly.
I don't know what it is.
Now, I know
a little different. I don't know what his completion percentage is.
Hey, all I know is 105 definitely sounds a whole lot better than 58. So at this point, we're talking about somebody who has like.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing. How often is he under pressure?
Who?
Drew Brees has been under pressure a lot more in his career.
Now, I will say I can't.
That same list. This article features the top 10 quarterbacks.
Well, if you're gonna talk on the mic.
Sorry, I'm just telling you so you can tell him.
Well, right, so just get up and talk on the mic.
Okay, so Drew Brees is number 2 on the top 10 list for QBs under pressure. Was 41.7% of the time he's under pressure.
So
he's always under pressure. Always half the game, bro. Half his career. Forget half the game. Half his career, bro.
So this man is not getting no help. Like, help me. Like, so let me get this straight. Who's number 1?
Ryan Tannehill.
I can believe that. Hey, bro. Hey, yeah. I can believe that. I can believe that. Ryan Tannehill.
Deshaun Watson's on there. Listen. Hey, since he got in the league, he is now. He is now. What is he like 9? Like, he's too well. No, Ryan Tannehill.
So listen. Let me ask you this: okay. What is your biggest key to a Bears victory?
Our defense. Which I don't understand how that's gonna work statistically now. I'm kind of confused. Like I came in there with some swag, got my little Bears vest on, and I don't think
what that is?
I don't know what it is now. You just sucked all the life out of me with that one, pause.
We gotta stop saying pause. We gotta stop saying pause.
Hey, if I got a Yankee hat on, I'm saying pause. It's a New York thing. Anyway,
my guy.
Hey, listen, no, seriously. Like I didn't know that stat, and now I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
That dude is pretty good under pressure.
He's pretty freaking good.
And our defense has been slacking.
Yeah.
Oh, chucking fire.
hey, look. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. We could in this playoffs, we could probably go to the Super Bowl. And at the end of the season, Matt Nagy would probably say Chuck Pagano is no. I'm saying if we went to the Super Bowl this season, at the end of this season, Matt Nagy would say Chuck Pagano is fired. Because hey, look, he's technically over the coaching staff. He's the one that would fire him. But because like he's literally, I think once I heard that, I think we can all agree that it seems like most of the games Pagano's been a step behind. Which comment?
Hey Alex, I'm with you, bro.
Which comment?
We are getting bloated. We have no chance.
Alex says statistically we're getting blown to hell, but if we actually pump up like an actual NFL defense, we could have a chance. Facts. That's facts. Listen. That's facts.
Oh my God.
So who's gonna be on Michael Thomas though? Because is Jalen Johnson playing?
There's Jalen Johnson is questionable. Bro, Matt Nagy in the chat is killing me, bro. Killing me, bro.
Yo, I love it.
Matt Nagy in the chat says, "Damn straight, I'm firing him." This is the thing, though. To me, the biggest key for the Bears in this game is your DBs. Because I think that even if you get pressure, Breeze is going to get it out.
Yeah.
Even, bro, Matt Nagy really got you hurting, bro. You are crying.
No, it was the other one. It was just
which one?
The fact that the stats came out.
Oh, yeah, that he's 105 under pressure.
I'm a stat guy.
But even so, to that, the fact that we got that stat, 105 under pressure, what's Khalil Mack going to do?
Or the fact that he's been
unless you literally, the most important player in this game right now is honestly Akeem Hicks. Because if you blow up the middle and you land on Drew Brees, okay, that's a difference maker. But guess what? They're probably going to play from shotgun for a lot of this game.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you that chance.
Which I forgot who said it in the chat. They actually said it a little earlier. Shout out to you. If you know who you are, just post it in, I guess. But shout out to you. Somebody actually did mention that Akeem Hicks needs to show up. It's actually the only person I saw in the chat that actually say it too, which was interesting. So,
but we lose sight of Akeem Hicks a lot because this is the thing. When the Bears, we don't give Akeem enough credit. If he's not hitting the quarterback, we don't give him enough credit, right? Here's the thing. Akeem's job is different. Akeem's job is, of course, to hit the quarterback. That's what we pay him to do. But Akeem's job is to make sure that running back don't run up the middle and destroy you. And let's be honest, these last few games, the run game has died.
Yeah.
What did Aaron Jones go for? 64 yards? I wish you would run into Akeem Hicks. Stephon Diggs, run. Stephon Diggs, run at Akeem Hicks. They got personal beef. I love the beef they got going on. I feel like he called his mama a hoe at some point. Like, they got personal beef, bro. But listen, he hit his BM. You wildin'. But here's the thing: you have to see Khalil Mack bringing pressure. How defenses work. Akeem Hicks is supposed to push the defense in or push the offensive line in enough that Drew Brees has to adjust his position so he can't step up in the pocket, and you push him into Khalil Mack. The pass rush has been weak. Now, the thing with the Bears the thing with the Saints is Alvin Kamara is going to be a big chunk of your offense due to Drew Brees' ribs.
Not even Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill.
Actually, that was going to be my
Taysom Hill is a guy you definitely got to watch out for.
Yo,
but I'm not going to lie to you.
I was thinking about that.
I'm not going to lie to you.
For that.
This is my thing.
We're not prepared for that at all.
Why? Not even Bears, just in general. Why hasn't somebody just cleared him?
Bro, because he eats it.
Dog.
Bro,
he be trucking.
But he's never gotten. I'm not talking. Hold on. Here's Vontaze Burfict. Let's get it like here, because Vontaze Burfict trying to end your career. He should not be in the league. But let's get it like here. I'm talking about a defensive player, literally just like you gonna never.
He's ate it.
I've seen him take them hits and like literally like say, "Let's go!" Like he gets up like ain't no quarterback really doing that.
Bro, he's ate it.
Like he's a running back who I guess behind the throw and can even catch at this point. Like he's like Tim Tebow 3.0 at this point. So like realistically, that was the only anomaly for me. I was like, if they
even Tim Tebow got to a playoff,
like yo. Yeah, even Tim Tebow got to the playoffs. I'll give you that. He did.
He got to a game.
Hey, listen.
He's a pioneer of that type of game.
Hey, listen.
They don't give him enough credit.
You know how you beat Taysom Hill? You land on Drew Brees' ribs and force him to be the quarterback.
No, you know how you beat Taysom Hill? You make him a passer. Because if he uses his legs, it's over.
That's what I just said. You make him the quarterback. He can't be the guy in the Wildcat. At some point he's got to throw the ball.
Yeah, he got a couple.
Unless he gonna turn around. I'm not saying. I think Taysom Hill showed us better than. Okay, that's wrong. I think Taysom Hill showed us better than what we expected.
What 3-3?
It'd be real wild if Jameis Winston. Speaking of Jameis Winston,
don't do it. Don't do it. Hold on. Y'all should pray for Jameis Winston because what y'all got going on out in New York is disrespectful to the game of football.
I acknowledge Daniel Jones is trash.
Yeah. He's still, in his own words, a historic quarterback. That man threw 30 of them things on both sides.
On both sides.
He's the only one with the perfect one.
Hey, listen. Was a historic quarterback. Tom Brady been down there a year. He's now the Bucs touchdown leader for a single season.
Is he? He got over 30?
Yeah, bro.
I
think he got, what he got this year? 40, 42, 43, something like that?
I think so.
Because him and Breeze been going back at it all season. They keep breaking each other records.
Oh, well, he was until Breeze was injured. Because Breeze was definitely serving that man.
Yeah, Breeze was back at him again.
And when they played each other, he definitely smacked that man.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Because what do you think the outcome of the game is going to be?
Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's do what we think the game's going to be. We got to come back to this Deshaun Watson and Jameis Winston type.
That's what we're about to get into. That's why. What do you think the outcome of this game is going to be?
All right, let's start from the Bucs up to the Bears. I want to say the Bears for last.
Oh, you want to go straight all NFC?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do the whole NFC.
I had a phone.
All right, so
let's go.
I help you.
You got the game?
It's Bucs versus Washington.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna play the numbers, bro. I think Washington front seven can upset Tampa Bay. I think Washington front seven is a stretch, but I think they front four can be in the backfield.
They can rush 3.
Hey, look, 3. You know what I'm saying? 4 is a stretch, but I think that they can get enough pressure on Brady to make him uncomfortable enough. And let's be honest, bro. Look, now to Brady's point, as wild as it is, I saw this stat today. I don't know if y'all saw this, because Darnell Mooney's not playing as well, although he might have one now. I think he has one from last week. But Antonio Brown, only wide receiver coming into this playoffs with more than 40 targets and no drops.
Hey, but you saw he did him a solid by getting him like 42
absolutely, yeah. I respect the mess out of him. Let's talk about that real quick too. Him and Russ. I respect the mess out of that. We in here. It doesn't matter what we do. Let's get you your money.
Absolutely.
Because I respect it more out of Russ because technically you disrespecting the other team.
Yeah. He didn't have to do that. The game was over.
Because he was supposed to take a knee.
Yeah.
But he knew before that. He's like, hey, let's get it in.
If anyone just joining, we're doing a whole NFC. We're going from top to bottom.
Let's get it
to the Bears. All right. So just
I found my phone, by the way.
It's all good. It's all good. I just want to let them know. Just want to know what we're doing in case they was like, oh, I thought this was Bears. You're talking about them. Like, no,
so yeah. Let's get it. So whole NFC. We got.
But that was a good take though. I actually do.
I like Washington because of the numbers. I'm gonna say Washington upsets the Bucks, but you gotta watch out for Antonio Brown. And listen, the cream rises to the top. Antonio Brown can have a game at any moment.
Hey,
if you protect Tom Brady, Antonio Brown can have a game at any moment.
And it's scary because he's been eating the last 2 weeks.
And y'all let us know y'all picks in the chat too. Y'all let us know y'all picks in the chat.
So, hey, listen, drop the scores too. I got Tampa blowing Washington out. I got like 36 to like 9.
Ooh,
I think it's gonna
9.
I gotta give you that Kendrick Lamar. All my life I won't.
Tampa's defense is not bad.
No, Tampa defense is not bad. No, Tampa defense get after you. Tampa defense get after you.
They top 10? They're right outside top 10.
Let me look at their numbers.
Now I will say everything for them is predicated off their linebackers. Their DBs is not as good as everybody thinks.
I think that's true.
So here's the defense's numbers coming into this game. Total yards 350, that's 9th in the NFL. Passing yards 246.6, that's 21st in the NFL, but they don't really have a passing game down in Washington. They got Alex Smith kind of. I don't know, is he playing?
Yeah, he playing.
So kind of. Rushing yards, they allow 80.6. That's first in the NFL. Jesus. Points, they allow 22.
You see that right there?
That's 8th in the NFL.
That's all you're going to see from Brady. See that right there, Alex? See that? See that? That's a ring. All right, there you go.
Hey, but you know what gets Brady every time?
What?
When Nick Foles run out, be like, hold on, let me pull mine out of my jock strap. Let me pull mine out of my jock strap real quick. I keep it tucked at all times.
All I'm going to say is.
Wow. Hey, look. And just when Tom thinks it's over, here come Eli with the 2-hand back snap.
Hey.
Pow!
I'll say this.
You were 16-0.
I'll say this though.
I did that.
Alex is the comeback story of the season, but he getting smacked in this game. All right. I'm love to see.
I'm
love to see the story.
I'm not picking Washington on anything except for the defensive pressure.
Facts.
Because I know Chase Young can bring pressure. Who you got? You said they're getting blown out. Ringo, who you got?
I got Washington 24-20.
Damn, AD, who you got?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
You bad tweaking right now, bro.
Are we including AD in this? He's off camera.
Hey, listen, I'm put you. What's your score? I'm telling you. What's the score?
I'll take the Bucks 28-16.
It's actually pretty close.
That's a competitive game.
My man Cameron said he got Bucks 28-17. So that's actually pretty good. And the next we got Rams and Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Easy.
Because I don't think what's his name can play.
Easy money.
I don't even think is Goff playing.
No,
he had thumb surgery. I saw that he's thrown, but I don't think he's playing. That's all. That's dead. What you think they got Nick Foles back there?
Right, and that defense, to their credit, has stepped up the second half of the season.
Like, the Seahawks, Seahawks defense then got decent, right?
Jamal Adams got like 9.5 sacks.
Jamal Adams a problem. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, trade whatever you need to trade to go get Jamal Adams. If you got to include Eddie Jackson in the package, trade that.
Yeah, they got John Wolford. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Josh said he got a Seahawks win. YBS saying that he's got the Rams. ZJ the rapper says, Goff, ZJ the rapper, shout out to you, bro. We do accept all mixtape entries into the Windy City Breeze. Goff is probably going to play. This one hurt a little bit. Hold up. What is that?
Jared Goff is key injury heading into the weekend. He ain't playing.
Oh, Jared Goff is out. Jared Goff is out there. This one's gonna hurt though. This one's gonna hurt Bears fans. Cover your ears. Jamal Adams got more sacks than Khalil Mack. Ooh,
he don't get double like Khalil does.
Listen, bro, Khalil get paid to do that.
He don't get double like Khalil does.
Hey, what did
Aaron Donald do?
No.
Aaron Donald got help.
Aaron Donald get double every play.
He
in the middle.
You are paid to.
You are
Aaron
paid
Donald
to hit the
shows
quarterback.
To show out.
A safety got more sacks than you.
Like Jamal Adams is a problem.
look, this was it.
Hey, this is pain.
Cameron said Jamal Adams is a GD linebacker.
Pain.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, I realized what I said.
What's the next game, bro?
I realized what I said. But anyway,
26-10, by the way.
Oh, for that one, you got everybody got. We didn't even need a score for that. It don't matter. They losing.
I got Wilson doing this thing. Anyway, next is actually lost the thing for a second. Forgive me.
God dang it.
God dang it. Yeah. What's next?
Bears Saints, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Bears Saints.
Yeah.
The game. Oh, is that it? That's it for the NFC.
Yeah.
Bears Saints. Bears Saints. Now here's the moment. Let us know in the chat. Bears or Saints. Bears or Saints. And we're gonna get into this Deshaun Watson after this. Real quick one because I posted a video on it. Check that out. But also because the Bulls are playing in about 20 minutes. And so we're going to be going live for that as well. Y'all get in tune with us for that game as well. We're going to be live after that. We got people from all over the world, man. Shout out to my guy from Fiji. Shout out to my guy from Australia. You know what I'm saying? We be out here. And there's going to be Laker Nation in here. We're going to need the Bulls fans to come out strong for this game because Laker Nation going to be deep and because it might get ugly. But who do you have, Bears versus Saints, as the final?
God dang it, I don't know.
I'm
being real honest with you.
With those stats AD gave me earlier, I can't lie.
Ask me at halftime. Okay.
Oh, no.
No.
We need a pick. We need a pick, bro.
Come on,
We need a pick, bro.
Here's the thing. If Chuck doesn't just totally just blow it. There's a lot of ifs in this mug. That's all I'm saying. Like, honestly, I got the Bears winning by a field goal.
You know what's wild?
Hey, listen, I don't care how y'all score.
Hold on.
I got the Bears winning by a field goal.
Hold on. I'm with you. I'm with you. I got my score 24-27. It's going to suck because I think it's going to give this man a little bit of life in the next season. And I think that the topic we're going to get into could possibly happen. I don't really think it's going to happen, but could possibly happen. But I think we get down to the last 1 minute of the game, 24-24. Bears get a nice low 4 and out. Get the ball back, and your boy Trubs drive that thing right down the field to the 20 not to the 20, to the 30 for a nice little Cairo Santos 43-yard field goal to redeem what Cody Parkey took away from us. You hoe-ass nigga. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get up. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hey, you just realized what I said.
Oh my God! Listen, I'm checking the chat to make sure that we're still. I'm expecting somebody from YouTube like.
Hey, listen.
Give me the Donald Trump.
No. This the thing. First off, I'm black. It's cool. Second off. I
don't think anybody questioned that.
Hold on. This no. Because who just got fired for it? Somebody just got fired. For saying
the more you speak on it, the more obvious it becomes. Keep talking about something.
But I ain't worried about it. Hey, look, the other reason I ain't worried about it is because I checked this is not made for kids in the chat. So there should be adults in here. What's going on? I like this dude though. I respect this dude. Andy Spencer in here giving us a whole song, and you got to know the song to do it. Dream.
Hey,
I'm not mad at it though.
Hey, I will say this: I don't want any late game situation with Drew Brees in the stadium.
Oh no, I don't want it, but it's the Bears. It's gonna happen.
Drew Brees in the stadium around a late game situation.
But this is the thing, though: no fans. Only
you're misunderstanding.
But this the thing. But this the field. This the
thing.
I say this? The field advantage is more to the Bears than it is to Drew Brees because it's not like basketball where I know my court, I know how to shoot, I know how to rim feel. It's literally just like now we playing on the field that's air conditioned.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this too. The last 2 playoff games, Drew Brees was at home, correct?
Oh yeah, Drew Brees lost both his playoff games at home. By the way, to the is that NFC North, right?
He lost
To the NFC
Vikings
North.
and the
Matt
Rams.
Nagy is definitely the ops now. He said Saints 35. Oh, Pagano gets a heart attack mid-game.
Jesus.
Good Lord, you're definitely the ops.
Hey,
now.
look, and I thought I took the wild.
Nah,
one on
but
Good Lord. That type of, and you're wearing a visor and do it. Guess what? Are you putting the Denny's menu out? Too? 'Cause if you start calling them plays, I'm coming to find you.
that's the Sonic menu.
Ringo, what you got for the game?
23-16 Saints. 23-16.
You know what's wild? That's actually a pretty spot on score.
Because
like if that happened, I would be like, yeah.
The
I saw that coming.
only reason why is because I feel like Drew Brees ain't the person you got to worry about.
Alvin Kamara.
It's Alvin Kamara.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You also no. But here's the thing. You also got to take into account the Bears played the Saints very well.
No, they do.
The person you got to worry.
Hey, listen. Think about the first game though.
Okay.
Think about the first
He
game.
just came off 6 tutties.
6 what?
Who? Oh, you talking about Kamara? Yeah.
Come on, he just came off 6
tutties, not titties.
I was wondering what
he just came off 6 tutties.
He had 3.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, what just happened? Like, this is
Or 2 of them chicks from Total Recall, whichever one works for you.
Oh my.
Hey, it's a lot of good jokes in this pod.
Whatever you want to do on
Whatever you want to do, man. I cannot wait till we get the new show going. I cannot wait till we
everybody in the chat, we have something really big in store. I'm really anxious for Pat to break the news.
It's not yet.
It's okay. He being a little.
It's not yet.
You know, I love my.
But it's
I'm
coming.
Christian. I ain't gonna cuss on camera.
I think you did it twice already.
Hey, real quick, because we gotta take a break for the Lakers Bulls
for the game.
Yo. Prediction for the Lakers and Bulls.
Bron,
I'm gonna take Bulls because I believe AD's out. I'm gonna take my Bulls because I believe AD's out, and I think that's the one player that was unstoppable on their team. Now LeBron's still unstoppable, but AD and LeBron is just ridiculous.
Facts.
Bron about to do Bron things, but Kobe White, I feel like about to put on the show.
I think the last game showed Billy Donovan where I need to play Kobe White. Go ahead.
Wait. You said Bron is about to do Bron things, but Kobe White is about to show out.
That didn't pick a side. Yeah, that
Who's
didn't pick a side.
winning the game?
Yeah, that didn't pick a side. AD
Lakers.
and KCP is out.
The Lakers.
You got a Heat hat on.
Okay.
Of course you do.
Get out of here. Anyway,
First of all,
I got Bulls.
No.
I got Bulls.
Before he finishes that though, you said that the Yankees was the first team that you watched when you like baseball, right? Correct.
You did criticize this man with a Yankees hat on. I'm not going to stop with you. I'm not going to stop with you.
I got a Bulls hat in the car. Where's yours? Shut it up. Thank you.
I really don't.
Listen, the blue just matched the brown. That's all it was. That's it, bro. What you got, bro?
Hey, let's get into this real quick. We got the video. I got the video up, so I gave y'all my opinion on Deshaun Watson. Y'all check that out after y'all get off of here. And right before we go live for the Bulls, check that out on the Windy City of the Breeze page. But I want to get y'all thoughts on it. Deshaun Watson is upset. And rightfully so. I mean, let's be honest. Houston has never done nothing for this man. Literally, Houston's literally been like, you're a talented player. We're going to take everything humanly possible away from you. And you might lose that.
White apologized to the man.
He led the league in passing yards.
J.J. Watt apologized to him, said, I'm sorry we wasted a year of your life.
Bro, when a player does that,
but
it's like, oh, my God.
What do you think about the rumors themselves and how serious the Bears should be if it comes up?
Oh, they should. Oh, Pace definitely needs to go ahead and try to make something happen. You got to redeem yourself.
I mean, at this point, you've always traded your draft capital. You might as well not stop now.
Hey, listen, fire sale. Deshaun Watson with the worst team.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is what Muggs.
But who we give up to?
Here's the thing.
Oh, was that Khalil Mack thing? Khalil Mack for Deshaun Watson?
Khalil Mack and picks. And listen, it's going to be a lot of picks. It's going to be – you're probably talking about 3 years worth of first-round picks and probably a second in there as well.
Deshaun ain't worth all.
And
Khalil with JJ?
Dangerous. Now, JJ old as dirt, but dangerous.
Still dangerous.
Why don't we give him that ain't gonna
Nah, but you still got to give up Khalil, though.
I was about to say, why don't we give him Nick Foles and Khalil, but that ain't going to work out.
That's
the numbers that ain't going to work out.
They hired a GM. That's what's brought all of this on. Nick Caserio got hired. They literally, before they hired Nick Caserio, were like, we're going to include you in the GM hire. We want you to talk with him and make sure you guys can work well together. And they did not. And so, listen, Bill O'Brien's not there to make bad decisions for Houston anymore. Now you're talking to Nick Caserio, who's a Patriots guy who knows the value of a good quarterback, who knows the value of having a good quarterback under center, and probably is going to try to convince Deshaun Watson to stay instead of trade him all the way up to the very last second when he can't do anything with him. Although, by the way, he's also a Patriot guy, so you got to take into consideration he's probably got that Bill O'Brien attitude where it's, I paid you already. Go out there and play football. I don't care if you're pissed off at me. Go play football.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's like
because he got 5 years left on his deal.
At a certain point, the coach, the owner doesn't have to, the GM, excuse me, whatever. They don't have to get rid of you. Like, you can sit there hooping out loud. You still got to go play. So, yeah, it would be a terrible situation, but it is still a business at the end of the day. So, I don't know. Like, would Deshaun even want to come to the Bears?
At that
I feel
point,
like he would.
Now here's the weird thing. It's just a troll to us, which I think he really does hate Chicago for how Pace treated him during the draft process. Basically, just saying like, we don't want you on our team at all. He didn't say that, but he didn't even interview him. He didn't talk to him. He never reached out to him. Wild. Anyway, but God, he needs to be fired. But
then does Chicago want a black quarterback?
If that's really the case, first off, that's weird.
It is a weird take. But
to me, that's always the weirdest take because Chicago's never led by a quarterback, and our best NFL players are black.
But you never had a black quarterback.
We have had black quarterbacks, but here's the thing. Our best players have been black.
Facts.
Mike Singletary is black. Last I checked, he looked black than a mug. Walter Payton is blackety black.
He did go back 30 years.
Bro. No, Lance Briggs.
That's true. That's
Lance Briggs but our team is defense.
Yeah, but
our team is defense and
face can interject.
Yeah, facing team
Look,
QB though.
It's the QB position though.
Exactly.
And that is the biggest thing. Black people are accepted in every other position. But something about that QB position, they always want to put a spunky, tall white boy in.
They love the whites.
40% actually 40% of the league probably now is white QB.
Hey, no, but I'm
like they definitely the minority.
Hey, can I say
now?
Although Pat Mahomes, are we counting him? Where we count Pat at? Where we count Pat?
No, you can't do that.
Where we count Pat at?
That is black.
Pat is black.
This is the only thing about Pat to get me. It's the voice, bro. I don't know because Pat be coming like. I really don't know. Sometimes I throw it down the field, and sometimes I sing songs on a log about rainbows. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate everything that Andy Reid has done for me. I'm gonna keep going. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's Travis Kelce doing?
Real talk, though.
Hey, I'm just saying. Where. This is the thing to me. Is for the Bears, it's weird. And the reason I say for the Bears, it's weird is because our leaders will never be the quarterback. Our team is a defensive team.
That's been our problem. That's why we only have one chip in like 2 lifetimes.
It is. But what's that chip? That chip was won on the back of a defense.
Bro, that's not where the game has been won.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying who have the Bears' leaders been?
Dog,
it don't
you're missing
matter.
the point right now.
I'm not. Listen.
I love you, but you're missing the point.
No, the point is who has been in the leadership position for the Chicago Bears. Whether they've chosen wrong at quarterback, and of course they have, because the best quarterback we've ever had in the room is Jay Cutler.
This is a fact right here. Brian Urlacher definitely wasn't black. And he definitely was a leader for our team.
No, agree. But think about the leaders of that defense. He's not the only leader of that defense. Your head coach was black.
To clarify.
Peanut Tillman, black. That's a leader on your defense. Lance Briggs is black. That's a leader on your defense. The only player that was ever a leader on the Chicago Bears offense is Matt Forte, black. Because Jay Cutler ain't no leader.
The take is weird. I get it. I get the defense.
Olin Krutz was a leader. I don't even know what what is Samoan?
It's some truth to it though.
Say what?
It's some truth to it though. I feel like honestly we're not gonna win unless you throw.
We're not winning unless we evolve our game.
Yeah. I mean that's.
But here's the thing. It's not just a black quarterback. Go get talent. Because guess what? If we had Josh Allen right now, we'd look pretty dang good.
Ryan,
I'm gonna say,
whoa.
If we had Ryan Tannehill got a great offensive line in front of him.
That's true.
Time out though. Stephon Diggs is different. There's not Allen Robinson.
Josh Allen is throwing dots. Do not disrespect this man right now.
Stephon Diggs is different.
Listen, I'm going to moderate this in a second. Listen,
no, but wait though.
Shout out to you all for tuning in. We're gonna go on now.
Yeah, we
got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes to Bulls. We getting live on the Bulls. Steph is not gonna let us in this spot.
Watch us see that good Carson Wentz on tonight.
Hey, bro, no cap.
Carson Wentz,
It would be so bad. It would be so bad. I can't defend it at that point. It would be so bad as to be like, oh yeah, Deshaun Watson's available for trade. So's Carson Wentz. Let's go get Carson Wentz. Oh, god dang.
I still think that we end up with Jameis Winston. Hey, listen, it's
Also
a
black.
low-hanging fruit.
Also black.
Hey, listen, he's black. He's definitely until this season for the Bucks. So at this point, I think we get him.
We are going to get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the podcast. Y'all tune in next week. We're going to be back here again. We didn't get it in Wednesday this week because of the Bulls. I don't think they play Wednesday next week, so we should be able to get it in. But we appreciate y'all for joining. Tune back in. We're going live for this Bulls game. You're going to have the three-man weave of me, P.Kidd, and AD on the call. It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Shout out to Ringo for pulling up yet again. We got P.Kidd in studio. Y'all not used to seeing him this far from Indiana. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.